Hey there, friends who like to watch other friends play video games. My name is Ronkin, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil HD Remastered. Let's see, what do we want to do? What are we doing today? I kind of feel like it's time to switch over to the grenade launcher. We have a lot of shells. We're a little short with a shotgun. I think we're gonna do acid rounds? I don't know if this is a good idea or not. We're gonna bring this emblem key with us. Bring this battery with us, I think. I don't think we need these just yet, but we might. As you guys know, I've kind of lost my way just a little bit. Hey there, hello, welcome back. Welcome to the channel, welcome to the episode. I hope you're settled in, ready for some Resident Evil. I am pumped, ready to play, ready to do a little more exploring. So we basically explored the upstairs and I think the basement, other than the stairs down, and we got the car battery last time, which allows us to fix the elevator. The elevator that's in that other area. So we're gonna do that. First, we're going to go ahead and use the emblem key, trash it, check this room out, see what we got going on in the Spencer family emblem room. It's kind of spooky. It's too dark to see anything. Okay, I have to bring my... I will take the metal object. Windows open. Books on everything from genetics to statecraft. Of the Stun Walker. Biology related books. Okay, I guess that's basically it. Oh. I will take the shotgun shells. I will do that. Alright. Well, we got a metal object. I think you know what that, you might recognize it. We're gonna drop it off here because we don't need it just yet. Oh, and we need the emblem because we're going back out to the courtyard. So glad I remembered that. Would have been a bummer to get all the way out there and then remember that we need to get that thing. So yeah, we're gonna go back to the emblem. We're gonna use the elevator battery. Let's go ahead and put these in here. And we're going to put this in here. We'll swap it for the stone and metal object. You notice we've got the metal object and the stone and metal object. This one's missing the stone part. I don't remember when we need these, so we'll see how we do. Got a lot of defensive items right now. Okay, I'm happy with this. Not a single drop remains. Oh, settling in for some spooky mansion action. Okay, how do we get back out there? Oh, super easy. It's like I planned ahead. I did look up the mansion painting because I did not remember that at all. And it turns out you actually can't access it until you're on New Game Plus. I believe it is, or you've beaten the game once. So it's interesting that there's a hint for it, considering you can't do anything with it the first game. And it's a room where you can change your costume, which doesn't seem all that necessary. So I guess we won't be exploring that one this time, but at least we know what it is now. I'm not sure I get Barry. He leaves us equipment, and then he acts all shifty. All right, so we are heading... We gotta go all the way around again. Hopefully there's not too many snakes, but if there are, we can use... There's a poison herb, reusable poison herb that we can use. I have a feeling I'm forgetting something. Ow. Snakes. Just fall. It's raining snakes. Let's see if we got poisoned. We got a little damage. Nope, no poison. Dog. Don't worry about it. There. We did forget something. Because I think we need to actually fill... I think we need to re-crank. Sorry, backtracking. I think we need to re-crank the water there. I think we need to fill the water back up, which opens our path elsewhere. I'm trying to remember exactly what the battery does for us. I've been thinking about what game to do next, and I'm kind of in the Resident Evil zone, so I might play more Resident Evil after this. Thinking about replaying Resident Evil 2 Remake, which I don't know nearly as well as I know this game, which apparently is not all that well. But it was a very enjoyable game, super fun. Tyrant chasing you around, Mr. T, it's okay. Some of it is a little too much. I think I got a little frustrated with it while I was playing it the first time through. Because I just enjoy the puzzle aspect of this, and I think he adds a little too much, like running and hiding, since he can't be defeated. But it is a really good game. It's very spooky. It's got great graphics. I loved a lot of the different sequences. It's fairly short, actually. But I also love Resident Evil 4. I've played that game a lot, and I kind of want to play it again, too. Maybe I'll play Resident Evil 4 and then play Resident Evil. And then I've never played Resident Evil 3 Remake, so maybe I play that. And then maybe... Gosh, it's been a long time since I played 5. 5's not very good, though. 6 I never finished because it was just a turd. And I've never played 7 because it's way too freaking scary. That game looks absolutely horrifying. Oh my goodness. So spooky. I don't even own it. I have watched a playthrough, and oof. Though I do feel like, since I've played all the other ones, I would like to play the other one again. Or play that one. I don't know. Sound of the waterfall seems to have stopped. Okay, so we had a waterfall that was going that we can now get past. Which is going to allow us to access a new area. Fairly short area, if I remember correctly. But very dangerous. Extremely dangerous. Hello. But we can now go... Ah, that's right. Okay, so we can now go through this area. We'll see if we can not have to hit this dude with a grenade just to save it. I hear him panting. He's just a dog, you know? Dogs are just, they get excited. Alright. Down the a spooky mansion hidden behind a waterfall. Sure, it'll be fine. So this is a new area. Courtyard, basement, or caverns. Got an item box and a typewriter here, so we'll go ahead and grab the ink ribbon. We'll go ahead and throw out a save. We don't really need to, but we've got ink ribbons 4 days. We'll see how many saves we have at the end. We're probably shooting around 20, low 20s, be my guess. Is where we'll end up hitting. We have a red. I've got this. Let's do this. Just gonna mix these up, and then we'll go ahead. It's away. Actually, we'll keep it with us. It does start getting more dangerous in here. This area especially. There's a hexagonal hole here, so that's gonna be our next quest, our next mission. A large boulder blocks the way. There are bloodstains underneath the boulder. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. The Indiana Jones movies do not exist. This is very important. The Indiana Jones movies do not exist in the Resident Evil universe. When you see a giant round boulder, not a clue what to expect for Jill, okay? She doesn't know. Oh, I don't need the herbs. There's 2 here. Oh, just 1. So this is kind of the major puzzle for the area. We need to fix that elevator there. And you'll notice that there's half of some Roman numerals, 4231. That's where we came. Yeah. Handgun ammo? Not even gonna bother. Don't need it. What you got? More handgun ammo. Nope. Okay, so that room has 2 handgun ammos and an herb in it. We'll probably just, on the way back, maybe if we have to hit the item box, pick that stuff up.
Is that you, Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Stop! Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor? Who?
This is a brand new development. It's holding something. We got a new crank, a hexagonal crank. Enrico's dead. See you later, dude. Our peaceful time in the caverns has come to an end. Okay, so we do need to go past the item box again, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this stuff. It's in here, just so the room goes green, because I want it to be green. I feel like, yeah, I don't know why. I'm super curious how many handgun bullets it takes to kill a hunter, so I might actually switch to the handgun just to try it out. Just to give it a shot. Heh. Give it a shot. Worry about it, dude. All right. 225 handgun bullets. Absolutely absurd. Completely insane. All right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give it a safety save here. We'll see why in just a minute. This is totally unnecessary. Very wasteful saving, and under normal circumstances. Yep. Another herb here, which I'm not too worried about yet. So here's the thing that we can't actually interact with. There's nothing we can do. It is one of the... it's very similar to, if you'll remember, there was the shotgun on clamps that you could... Hold on. Okay. Yeah, right, okay. Where you can put the shotgun down and it will... That will instantly kill you. If it touches you, obviously. It's a gigantic boulder. Shotgun shells. Hold on, is that it? Oh no. Right. Actually opens up a path for us. But I think on Jill, we don't even need to worry about it. I might try the broken shotgun on it just to see what it does. Because I just don't know. All right, this is a boss. This is a gigantic spider boss. There are multiple spiders in the room with him. All right. Now there's a pretty good hint about what you need to do in here when you pick up this item in particular. Survival knife. It's making sure you have one with you. And you can see here webs. And that's that. You can pick up the knife and actually not even bother with the boss. You can pick up the knife and just hack away at the webs without having to fight the boss if you want. Okay. We've got most of the courtyard under area here revealed. Anyway, so basically an optional boss that you don't have to fight, but certainly much easier to deal with. But that's part of the whole ammunition management part of this game, where, you know, some of the bosses you simply just don't have to fight, and in case you don't have the ammo to survive. If you look at your map, there's a good hint here. Multiple boulders of death. All right, and that's where we need to go, but over here, what do we got? First aid box. Sure, we need some healing items, actually. Give me them herbs. Oh, first aid. Aid spray. Nice. I'm actually not sure if those items are dynamic, or if it's just fun where you get a box and you don't know what's inside. Be interesting. I know a lot of the Resident Evil games do have a dynamic difficulty, where as depending on how well you're doing in the video game, you know, it'll give you more items, or less items. This is a fairly straightforward puzzle. The wrong rank, which means I have to backtrack a bunch. This is square rank. Oh, hexagonal. Okay. It's like, that'd been kind of rude. Pretty simple puzzle here. The biggest hint, of course, being that this very incredible piece of machinery here detects when anything's on it and rotates it 45 degrees. Sorry, 90 degrees. It's a full rotation, I think. Just got to get it to actually turn. Maybe I need to knock it off and then put it back on. There we go. Stop it. You silly goofball. But there are lots of, you know, continuing a conversation that I started a while ago, there are lots of other games that I'd love to try, or that I'd love to play for you guys too. Parasite Eve, one of my favorite PlayStation games, super fantastic. It's a kind of horror RPG, it's a wonderful game. What's the name of the game? Secret of Evermore, one of my favorite games, Super Nintendo game, absolutely fantastic. Yeah, there's tons of games I'd love to do in this channel. I'd love to, if you have any ideas for things that you'd love to see. But obviously, if the point of the channel is my favorite game, it's gonna be hard for you to pick for me what game I should show you. But yeah, there's so many games I really love. Another Dark Souls run would be cool. Or Bloodborne. I haven't played that game in a long time. I'd have to rebuild my skill. Alright, so we got some stuff. Alright. Wait, TIL that the grenade launcher will just load as many grenades as you have. Like, is that right? I don't know that it was supposed to do that. I had no idea. We'll keep that. Get rid of this knife. And we'll keep this. I don't remember. I don't think we need it, but just in case. So now we can look at this, and if you still can't quite figure it out, you can turn it a billion times. You do not need to do this, by the way. I think this is a little confusing. So now I've got it lined up, 4, 2, 3, 1. We kind of already knew that it was 4, 2, 3, 1. Because those Roman numerals are not exactly hard to figure out. There's going to be a couple. That made me jump. I don't know if you saw that. That made me jump. That was a screechy noise. All right. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2, 3, 1. Four, 2, 3, 1. Yay, a spooky elevator. I feel like I'm missing something.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this.
Barry, you are
Have
one
any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
sketchy dude.
There's only one way to find out.
Imagine just being like, yeah, let's take this elevator down. Who knows?
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out.
Rude.
We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
Cool, Barry. Yeah, I believe you. 100%. When would you ever lie to me about anything? All right.
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
Totally. Totally. Pile of sandbags. I don't think we need this right now. We're gonna go ahead and check out down here so some of the stuff that we're doing in the next areas actually makes sense. Anyways, I think I mentioned at the beginning, I've actually never beaten this game. I think I mentioned that right at the beginning of this LP. I love this game, but I've never finished it. This is further than I've ever been. Okay, so we got a trash compactor. Does some smashing. And then we can be super smart. Jump down in it. See what we got. This is where I would keep my trash compactor. You also notice there's a river down here, right? There's some water kind of flowing. It's important to help understand kind of what we're going to be doing. So anyway, I've never beaten the game, like I mentioned, and I'm excited. This is cool. This is further than I've ever been. I've never made it past... Honestly, I don't know that I've ever made it past the second part, like the return to the mansion, or maybe even past the residence. I think once I get back to the mansion and stuff starts, Crimson Head stuff starts happening, is when I tend to like, oof, too spooky, I'm out. All right, now this room is pretty interesting. Essentially, you might remember this monster from earlier. We have to navigate this area because she is still totally and completely immune to damage, but she's very slow. Her attacks are not particularly... They do deal a lot of damage, but she's very slow. So we just have to outmaneuver her in that room. But we've seen her before, right? I feel like we've seen her before. Now this is pretty convoluted. I think you just have to kind of experiment to solve this particular puzzle. I don't think it's super well presented what you're actually doing. We push this on this elevator. And we're gonna send this device for transporting materials off into the distance, and you'll notice the river's down there. And this button actually looks pretty familiar. I think those are your biggest hints of what's going on here. Okay. And it wouldn't be Resident Evil without just a fair bit of backtracking, so we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. So basically, you know, this room is designed so that you can just go multiple ways to get where you need to go. And what we're trying to do is this. There's a mechanical hook. Hook is stuck inside the hole. We got a door that we can't open. And the game is relying on us remembering, you know, similar puzzles in the past, although with Jill we've done fewer of them, potentially none of them, whereas with Chris we've done it quite a bit. Barry, you jackass you dude, bro. I'm upset. But not surprised, I guess. So we're supposed to put something on that hook. And here we go. Look at that. Our thing that transports materials showed up. Yeah. You'll see. Okay, there was an item in there. It's a broken flamethrower. Can't use it. The muzzle is broken. It can't be fired. It almost survived going through that trash compactor. So this is a weapon we don't actually get on Jill's playthrough. But Chris does get the flamethrower, from what I understand. There's another option, if you guys would be interested, is I could do an actually blind playthrough on Chris, since I've never really played him. We could see what the differences are between Chris and Jill's playthrough, and we could play on normal instead of easy, so the game's a little more challenging. That's interesting to you guys. Alright, one more. Now, here's what's really interesting about this room, is we actually need to... There's a little bit of a timed element. Right here, yeah, thought so. So here's what I'm gonna do, since we're pretty loaded up. I was hoping that would stun her, but that's okay. We're gonna make it. So that is a timed thing. If we take too long, we won't be able to put the broken flamethrower on here, which stops the hooks from retracting, I guess, and allows us to open the door. I don't know. Very nonsensical puzzle. And here is just a very spooky room. Fire's died out, but it's shown signs of use. Huge collection of various kinds of dolls. They're all faded and worn. The desk is cluttered with old, beat-up dolls and used candles. Just what a strange place. There was an item we needed, but maybe there's nothing here. It's just a very spooky room. Why not? Why wouldn't we? Oh, snakes. Perfect. Snakes that swim are some of my favorite kinds of snakes. Alright, and we've got a jewelry box. We will take the jewelry box. This one, I think... we could just open. Stone ring. Family picture and notes. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica. Administered virus type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, negative. Action, disposed. Lisa. Administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion, positive, but delayed fusion. Body modification. Observed constant results. Status, continue protective observation. George. Action, terminated. November 30th, 1987. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th. I feel dizzy after the shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me, so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without face. November 17. From inside box, scent of Mommy. Maybe true Mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see Mother because 4 stones. Well, you have at this point learned pretty much everything you need to know who that creature is, what happened to her. Truly a very depressing addition to the story in this game. A sobering. It's interesting because the first game is basically a playable B movie. And, you know, it's definitely a horror game, but this is like, but it's also, it's kind of a slasher flick or like a B horror movie or whatever. But this game is like a horror game. And I think it's really interesting. Okay, well, we are in a new place, but it's actually an old place. We've certainly been here before. And I think this is a very clever, sort of shortcut. Let's go ahead and give it a save. It has been a while since we saved. We've escaped death a few times. But yeah, we're back in the cabin where we first met that strange monster several episodes ago. All right. All right, this way. So yeah, we have a little bit of backtracking to do here. Let's see if I can do this without getting lost this time. I don't hear any zombies. Something's gonna surprise me and make me jump. Just feels like that's gonna happen. My heart rate's a little high. I'm glad I got you. Oh, hello. It's a Zambi. Silly Zambi. Maybe we can find Barry and figure out why he continues over and over again to be extraordinarily shady and untrustworthy. All right, well now we have 2 of these stone and metal objects. That's my email, don't worry. And do we need to head... We are now basically going to solve a puzzle that we've seen since the very first episode, the very beginning of the game. I didn't need to come in here. Already got everything we need. So at this point, we know items. I'm just going to take one last cursory glance. That's just item. So the right side, that's an outdoor area with some herbs. We've got the plant room with herbs. We've got a hallway with, I think, maybe an herb in it. Upstairs in that room, we left an herb. And over there, we could never figure out what that was. And that's it. That's everything. So that's the mansion explored. There's nowhere we haven't gone yet that I can think of, that I know of. So now, I'm guessing you probably already know where we're going. Feels like quite a while ago that we were wandering around these halls just trying to figure out where the heck to go next. Here we go. The last locked door in the mansion. I don't have any ink ribbons with me, but we've got this right here. Go ahead and save since we're close. This is simply just a time saver in case we die. And this is the beginning of basically this is the beginning of the final section of the game. I'm gonna bring these with me. I can't remember which enemies. I hear you making noise, whatever you are. Must just be bugs. Back into some spooky cave. Ooh, this is extremely unsafe looking. Candles do seem like the most practical way to light this area.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
You idiot. Come on.
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun. Thanks, Jill.
Remember, we can't actually do any damage to whoever this is. But Barry can distract her. Very nice job, Barry. Thank you. Oh, this way. Come on. What you doing? Does she? It seems like she has like a face on her head. That's weird. Well, at least she died doing what she loved. Holding her mom's skull. A family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. Shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. They gave me the shots, When they give me the shots, Mommies can think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy, what your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we're both unconscious, and when the man in white closes off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together, okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. In case you did not understand, now you definitely know for sure.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Not going to tell me anything, Barry? Not going to tell me why I should trust you? We can keep Barry's gun. It is a Magnum. But we're trying to get the best ending in the game. And we want to keep Barry alive to do that. So that was the final showdown with Lisa. I believe. I'm pretty sure that's the final showdown with Lisa. Oh, look at this. Wolf of South and Eagle of North. Well, we don't have those with us. So I guess the question is, do we go all the way back to the item box? Wait, where did that go? Did that go to courtyard? Hopefully there's an item box here. Large iron door. Oh, I have to use the... Okay. Awesome. All right, well. In true Resident Evil fashion, because for whatever reason we didn't bring that one thing with us, we get to go back. And of course, Barry's gone. Oh no, there he is. He's just hanging. I don't know why, yeah. I think they started to shy away from this a little bit more in, well, they basically moved away from this game design paradigm in Resident Evil 4, where you had a very large inventory, and there was no item box mechanic. Because I like this game a lot, but this isn't really gameplay. This is just me now understanding what I need, and next time I play, you know, I'll be smart enough to remember that after, you know, we open that door, we need to get those items. But like, I don't know. I don't dislike it, but it's just padding, I suppose. That's okay. Opportunity to continue exploring a spooky cave. Alright. Just kidding. Totally had it the whole time. Interestingly, like the Eagle of South, Wolf of North thing doesn't matter because it tells you, it just shows you what the emblem is. I thought it was going to open the door, but instead... Oh, that's cool. Right, so we've reached the laboratory, and the laboratory is the final area of the game. Will not open unless in first class emergency. That matters. That's important. we got a little bit of time, so we'll do a little exploring down here. But so the laboratory is the final level of the game, and it is where you learn many of the secrets of the game come to fruition. I'm going to show you guys one other cool thing that you can do. I don't think we have very many of these, but we'll go ahead and use them for these guys because it's the best use, I think. I'm going to grab the incendiary cells. What's nice about these is it essentially makes I'm annoyed that I missed that one shot. It does burn the zombies, so they do not need to be all these, look at all these. They do not need to be burned by a kerosene in order to prevent them from turning into crimson heads. MO disc, interesting. Locked electronically. This is a pretty good size area. There's still quite a bit left for us to explore. But similar to the residence, it's a little more, and the other levels, basically anything but the mansion, it's a little more straightforward if I remember. Maybe not though, there's a lot of doors. Ah, yes. X-ray. Memo on the message board catches your intention. Something's scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, place the initials in alphabetical order. So this is a pretty straightforward puzzle. We got Alex Betchett, Ed Fisher, Gail Holland, Clark David. Very simple puzzle. By the time you, my dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I am teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you're not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then, activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. Everything is still running normally. You should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in basement level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture. A röntgenogram. Röntgenogram? I know you, and I'm sure you are able to work it out without any trouble. There is just one more thing. It is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state. But if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. John Ada. Okay, so we know the password, one of the passwords. The other password's hidden in these. And we had to put them in alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And then we can look on here and we see Yep. It's, the colon is glowing. Stop. And the esophagus is glowing. And then the kidney? Liver. Sorry, liver. I always get those two confused. The liver is glowing. And the lungs are glowing. Which is C E L L. Cell. Colon, esophagus, lungs, liver, lungs. We know some passwords now. It's good news. So we got three levers on a locked door. Is this locked from the other side? Oh, it's locked, okay. Quite a few more puzzles to solve yet. We should probably grab the shotgun again. Start blowing heads off. Maybe once we get through incendiary rounds. Alright, laboratory B3. Yes, we will take the magnum rounds. Part of a corpse. The Act. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we have decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. Ah, well now we know where that came from. That was the very first Crimson Head. All right, Umbrella Corp. Oh, the keyboard is in alphabetical order, you guys. C E L L. Is it Ada John? Might be misremembering. Must be misremembering. System, log in a system using my name and your name as the password. Ooh, we don't know the login yet. Is it just Ada? This isn't, I don't feel like this is right. Yeah. Okay. I don't think, maybe we don't know the login just yet. Okay. Stupid stun gun. Whole bunch of spooky bodies. Okay. Log into the system using my name and your name as the password. Is it her full name? Okay. Maybe we need some more information first. Alright, well, it's about time to call it a video anyway. So we'll go ahead and we'll deal with the dudes in this room just to clear it up a little bit. Locked, a symbol resembling a power area. Okay. Resembling a power area. It's a especially grunty growl. Well, sure, here. Fine. Just to see how many we gather. Ow. Interesting. Just noticed something. Okay. Whoops. Wrong way. I think we do. I think I must just... I think this was it for where we could go, so I think we just need to figure out what the username is. But we'll do that next time, because we are basically out of time. Head back up and save. So these boys are gone. This door was just locked. So yeah, there's only one way we can go, so we know we just we just got to figure out what the password is. Or the username, sorry. This in here. We are looking good on those. All right. At this point, I think we've got maybe 1 or 2 more episodes left of this playthrough, since we are getting quite close to the end. But anyway, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the series. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Looking forward to continue to explore the lab, hopefully really soon. I'm having fun, kind of not remembering everything I need to do. It is a blast kind of working through these games and figuring out puzzles and stuff, so having a ton of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope brought a little brightness to your day. Hope your day is otherwise bright anyway. And we'll see you next time for more Let's Play Resident Evil.